And for our other 9 o'clock game, we got Miami, Ohio, who went 9-5. Traveling to Wisconsin, who went 5-7. Wisconsin favored by 17.5 points at the Big Ten Network. Brett Gabbert went 217 to 371 last year, threw for 2,921 yards, 21 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Keon Modi had 178 carries for 1,098 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Jawan Tracy had 57 catches for 818 yards and 7 touchdowns. Braden Locke for the Badgers went 164 to 296, threw for 1,936 yards, 13 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Tawee Walker had 190 carries for 864 yards and 10 touchdowns. And Vinny Anthony II had 39 catches for 672 yards and 4 touchdowns. Wisconsin is 1-0 against Miami, Ohio all time. They played in 2015, and Wisconsin won 58-0 at Wisconsin. I don't think Wisconsin's going to be right this year. I'll go outright and say it. I think this is going to be a really down year for Wisconsin. I think this is going to be enough to get Fickell fired. And I think my bold prediction is, you know how Scott Frost ended up retaking the job at UCF because of what he was able to do at UCF? I think Fickell is going to get fired. I think Cincinnati is going to have a mediocre season. They're going to fire Scott Satterfield and look to make that reunion with Fickell. Because now they're at the Power 4 level. They get the Power 4 money. The ceiling is a lot higher for Cincinnati than it was ever under Fickell. And I think Fickell's going to reunite with the Bearcats. That being said, I think Miami, Ohio is a good MAC team. I don't think they're a great MAC team this year. They lost a lot of the talent that I think made them special last year. And while Wisconsin lost a lot of things too, I don't think their things meant nearly as much to them as Miami, Ohio's things meant to them. I think Miami, Ohio needed Brett Gabbert at the helm to be consistently good, to be able to push these Power 4 football teams, and I don't think they're going to have that with year one guy. I like Scotty to win here. I think Scotty is going to get their asses handed to them next week. Billy Edwards Jr. I don't think is a great quarterback, and maybe I'm wrong, right? Like, I'm saying all these things, and like I'm so positive, but college football season is such a toss-up, right? There's teams I thought were going to suck last year that ended up being great. I think there were teams last year that I thought were going to be really great that ended up sucking. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Wisconsin could end up being a really surprisingly good football team. I'd love to see it happen. I want to see Wisconsin in the college football playoff. I think outside of Iowa, I can't think of a Big Ten program that hasn't made it that deserves it more. Wisconsin has consistently given teams like Ohio State and Penn State some real, and Michigan even, some real dread and stress and fights. I'd love Wisconsin to be returned to that Christ, they should have never fired Christ, level. But I just don't think it's going to happen this year. I like Wisconsin to win this one. I like Wisconsin to win and cover in this one. I think they end up starting the season really strong. I think they win pretty handily over Miami, Ohio. This is not a team I'm in love with in Miami, Ohio to do great this year in the MAC. But I think Wisconsin is going to be a not great team, and I like Scotty to win and cover, but I think they're going to missing out on a bowl game this year.